that's a bit bright. So recently your boy Bobby has been training his side delts 3 times a week. That's right, 3 times a week. Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. Monday I'm doing it with a bit of legs because I want to give my legs some extra attention. Today's Wednesday, I'm going to do a full delt focused workout, and then on Saturday doing full upper body as well. So, you know, obviously varying the amount of work that the delts actually get on each day. I watched this video by John Meadows. I fucking love learning from those old school guys. You know, the guys who just give information, really good, solid information based on their experience. And even if John Meadows obviously was, you know, a pro bodybuilder and is quite open about steroids, etc. Obviously, I'm natural. You can still learn so much, so many training principles from these guys. So in this workout, I'm going to start with the partial raises. This is what he recommended, and it's been working for me the last couple of sessions, as in I've been really feeling the burn. So starting with some partial raises, then going into the chest supported lateral raises, cable lateral raises, and then I'm going to throw in some rear delts. I like to do the nice wide row, and some presses last. Usually I focus on the presses, the compound movement, but I'm going to put them in last and use them as a burnout and see how that feels on this delt focused session. So let's go for the first set, nice and light, and then I'm going to go into the heavier partial raises. So that was the first set. I'm going to do 3 sets of that, and that was just 7.5, which is what, like 15 pounds. But I'm going to go a lot higher now. Obviously partial raises, you don't need a full range of motion, but as long as you're getting that cap, that's something that I've been focusing on for a long time now. I've noticed that my front shoulder's developed, and actually my rear shoulder has become a lot more developed too, because I've been paying a lot more attention to that for the last few years. But what I've noticed is the cap has become a lot less impressive. So what I want to do is I want to build out that side delt, get it to pop, and I think that brings your whole physique into proportion. So I'm going to do one more set on camera, and I think you'll get the gist. Let's go for the 15 kilos, which is what, 30 pounds? So yeah, nothing extraordinary, nothing crazy. Focusing on getting that burn, high reps, 20 reps. So already, usually when I do the press to start off with, I don't know, man, like I've been doing that for years. Obviously it's just a natural way you think about it, innit? You start with a heavy compound lift like the press or the bench press. But for shoulders, maybe because they're a smaller muscle, And also the anatomy of the shoulder, it's easier to break down in terms of like, it's easier to break down when you're analyzing it. Obviously, like front, medial, rear delt. It's easy to break down what is active during each exercise. So I would actually say this is far more effective. I've only been doing this for a couple of weeks. I'm 30 something, for fuck's sake. 30 something. 30 something. Guess what? Write in the comments. I'll give you a hint. It rhymes with Bon. 31. No, I'm not 31. I wish I was 31. So this, in terms of when you do the press, so much front delt is involved as you push up. Obviously, the side delt as well. As you push up, the pressure is all going through the front delt. But I really want to focus on that medial delt. So let's hit that. So I'm going to do one more set of this, and then I'm going to move into the second exercise. The second exercise is going to be the chest supported lat raise. So the angle here is we're going to focus again on the medial delt. But if you bring your arm forward slightly and then raise it, you can see it popping there. That little pop, maybe I can make it a bit clearer. That is what you are going to be aiming for every single rep. You want the tension to be right through that cap there. Build that cap up. So I'm going to do again 3 sets. Go a little bit lighter with the weight. I never really use heavy weight on shoulders, except for perhaps maybe the press, the machine press, which is right here, which maybe I'll use to finish up later on. But instead I need to focus on good form. I also think I've got a bit of an imbalance in my shoulders based on the heavy lifting, probably through other lifts, particularly the dumbbell press. It's created a bit of an imbalance, so I need to focus on form and keeping it strict and eventually correcting that imbalance, basically by working through the imbalance in the sense that the weaker shoulder, which is the left shoulder, or the weaker side of my body, eventually catches up, so we don't suddenly keep progressing way ahead on one side. We want to get it so that they're both even. This bench is a bit rocky, so it's a bit of a balancing act. Let's hope I don't fall over and die. So I'm using my legs on the bench to stabilize myself. It's quite a deep bench, so plenty of space to maneuver in. Chest support. Engage the shoulders, bring them back. Look for the cap. Wow. Looking nice, brother, looking nice. Oh. So that was 15 reps. I'm going to go for 2 more sets. Again, started off with the 15 pounds. For this one, probably going to stick to 5-pound increments. So next I'll go for the 10 kilo. What's that, 20 pounds, 22 pounds? I just literally have to think about the plates. Yeah, 10 kilo, about 22 pounds. And then end on the 12s, which is 27 pounds, 30 pounds, something like that. I don't really know. Or you Yanks watching with your unique measuring systems. Let's get a second rep. Let's go on that second set. So this way. Now this is all for show, because actually it's better to look in the mirror so you can check everything's balanced. But the things I do to try and get views on YouTube, not that anyone ever watches. There we go. Oh, balance. Oh, there we go. Set 2 done. Looking good. I think could feel the imbalance there. So I need to, could feel the imbalance there. So I need to just focus on that. I'm gonna bang it up one more time. One more set of this. And then we're gonna hit the cables. Right, next up we're on the cables. Cables, fucking constant tension throughout the entire exercise. And in terms of hitting the side delt, I actually knew this. I figured this out a long time ago, and in that John Meadows video that I referenced, he said that someone taught it him just a few years before that, and obviously he was very experienced at that point in his training career. But I actually figured this out a long time ago, that by bringing the arm across the body and then raising it up and back, you can really get the medial delt to pop there. You can really hit the cap. So it's a good way to engage the medial delt, but also to sort of like start to bring in the rear delt as well, because obviously you're pulling it behind you a little bit, so there's that little bit of rear delt engagement as well. So let's go. Come here, mate. We're making YouTube.
No.
Come on, come on. This is my friend Luca.
No, I'm not Luca, I'm Ivan.
I'm just joking. Share some training knowledge.
I have none.
Yo, shut up. Look at him. Look at him.
Come on.
74 years old. 74.
No, I'm 55.
I'm just joking with you, mate. I'm just joking. Nah,
I'm not really YouTube material. You
No,
know?
mate, you've got it. You've got it. Don't worry. But yeah, look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
Yeah, sure.
The fucking team. The fucking team. You're looking good, mate.
You are good.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Bye, guys.
See you later. So nice lightweight, 10 kilos. Get yourself in a nice stationary position and then bring it up and back. Squeeze. Ah. 10 reps, let's slip it round and I'll show you from the other side. Go from here. There's a rear delt, there's a side delt. See the pop there? See the pop? So just 10 reps, strict form, lightweight, not focusing on shifting the weight, we're focusing on contraction, getting so we can contract the muscle, pausing, holding the contraction, smooth form down. Remember, there's tension all the way through the motion. You tension, 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 hold. Tension is pulling you down. Slowly return. No rest period. Nothing. You know, with the dumbbell, this part is the most difficult. This part's basically just momentum. Whereas if we hold using the cable, it's constant tension pulling us. We can also manipulate the angle, so you can obviously move it side, you can move it forward, you can even go behind. We're hitting that medial delt. I'm going to do 2 more sets of that, and then we're going to move on to the rears, and then we're going to finish up with the presses. Great workout today, great video as well if you've been watching it. Really good job. Drop a like, drop a comment. Are you enjoying yourself listening to me just randomly talking to the camera for 15 minutes? Let's move on to rear delts. Something that so many people neglect, something that I neglected for so many years. And I'm not saying they're perfect now, but they're a lot better than they used to be. And we're going to go away from John Meadows' advice for that one, and we're going to go to the big dog, Athlean X. Athlean X, man, he's suffering from his longevity and his success, in the sense of people are starting to go after him now. People are seeing it as that easy click view, but he gives out easy. People are viewing it as those easy clicks. Go after Athlean X, say he doesn't know what he's talking about, say he's full of shit, but you know what? He gives out great advice. I have learned so much off him. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Jeff Cavalier, Athlean X. And this one, I call it the wide rear delt row. So you take a wide bar, you set yourself up on the cable rows, you go nice and wide, nice and high, and as you bring it back, squeeze the rear delts behind you, trying to pinch the rear delts inwards as you come to the full point of contraction. All right, we're here on the row. Wide bar, can you see it? Hey, nope. Whatever. Wide bar, nice and high. As we bring it back, squeeze in right there, feel the squeeze here. No real medial day, absolutely zero front delt. Let's do this. Gonna go for about 15 reps, moderate weights, about 35 kilos, nothing that impressive, but it's more about feeling the burn, a little bit of longevity endurance. Engage. So as we bring it right back, obviously there's only so far we can go. You can actually lean, if it makes sense, lean your upper body, your torso forward. So here, lean forward, squeeze. So here, this is as far as I can go. Lean forward. Suddenly, this is a little bit further behind you. It's all about finding those little tweaks, those little angles. Let's hit 2 more sexy sets of this. You know, up the weight a little bit, not much, little bit. Okay, 45 kilos. Let's go. 1 more set. Take it to failure. Then we're going to hit the overhead press. And that's going to be it. No front delts in this workout. You get enough of that with chest, with pushing exercises. Sometimes, maybe once a week, I'll just pick up some dumbbells and whack out some front delts, some front raises, I should say. Whack out some front raises, just for a laugh, you know. I'll stand there, I'll do the set, and then I'll be like, that was hilarious. But otherwise, no dedicated work, no programmed work. Just keep it nice and casual. Focus on the side delt at the moment, but always think about the rear. Let's finish up on the old overhead press. I'm leaving it till the end because, as I said at the beginning, I don't really want to be focusing too much on the front delt. I don't want other muscles, other areas of the muscle being recruited when I really want to focus on the side delt at the beginning of the workout. But we don't want to neglect it, and I think using this compound movement at the end is actually a great way to finish off, because you can recruit the muscles. So basically, the theory being, anything that your muscle has got left, your muscle is going to find it during that exercise. So we're going to go high reps. I'm going to go 25 kilos on there. 25 kilos, nothing too heavy. I'm going to go for about 15 to 20 reps. I'm feeling a little bit drained out already, so let's see how this one goes. So I can definitely feel during that exercise that the front delt is starting to generate the power. That's where the power is coming from. So the medial delt, I think we're pretty much done for today. So I'm going to actually increase the weight, lower the reps, and then bash out 2 more sets. And then I think I'll be pretty much done. Let's have a look how that pump's going. Yeah, decent that. That's decent that. You little sexy beast. Look at that. Let's go. Whack another. Oh, fuck it. Let's whack 10 kilos on there. Yeah. Top set, big dog. Now, you may have noticed this Smith machine is just in front of the shoulder press machine. And if you have the opportunity on any of your sort of more challenging lifts to use your feet to stabilize yourself, whether you be doing dumbbell press and you can put your feet on the dumbbell rack, or in this case, I was sitting on the chair and I was using my feet to stabilize myself on the back of the Smith machine there. By all means do it, especially in the first 1 or 2 reps when it might be a bit difficult to push through to get it up. Don't usually have trouble getting it up. Yeah, I do really. No, I don't. But yeah, to get it up, get yourself going, get yourself balanced, and then also, most importantly, recruit the target muscle groups as opposed to stronger, more dominant target muscle groups taking over. So let's hit one more set of this, and then shoulders are done. Hit some abs after that, but I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. It's a little bit of a different concept I'm going for today, just basically me talking and training. If you like it, leave a comment below. I'll do some more workouts, different muscle groups. Please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel to support your boy. Have a great day, guys, and until the next one, bye-bye.